Yo, what up, everybody? Thank you so much for coming. This is Rambo T from the Dice Crusher channel, and today we're gonna go over a few stuff. So, first and foremost, I wanted to show you a little bit of wagering. Right now, as you can see, I have 14 tickets for the weekly raffle. The week just started, and it also tells me that I have 900 out of 1,000 for the next ticket. So let's just go ahead and get it real quick. What I do is I just put the wager 2.0. I think it's actually the wager 1.0 and I just named it like that, but who cares? Um, then I'm gonna place it on, let's put it on $1 just so it will be quick, and start the auto bet. We have a fresh graph right now, so it's gonna be easy to understand what's going on. I'm gonna put it on Instabet. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna explain as it goes. What it does, it's wagering $1 on lowest risk bet here on 98% win chance, which is a low risk. As you can see, I'm mostly winning. And whenever it loses, it will try to regain that loss by doing some sort of a martingale and changing the percentage of the dice. But as you can see, it is losing right now, and it's not trying to regain. And the reason for that is because it's in a profit zone. So when you have a bot that's like structured towards wager and wagering the most, you don't want it to try and profit because those profits will put you in risk, right? So every time we'll lose, we'll try to profit on top of it. It's going to be a risky situation. So what it does, it's only when it's not in profit, it's trying to regain the money. Sometimes it will bring profits by trying to regain it. And when it's in that profit zone, it will stop attempting those tries, which puts us in risk. And yeah, as you can see, we are already $350 wagered. Um, I think the goal will be 500, just for the sake of the video. As you can see, I've already wagered 5,000 in 8 hours. Obviously, it's becoming a little bit easier when you have a bot that's dedicated for wagering. I think the hard part is to get yourself the time and the perfect moment to actually run it, right? So people, it will be easier. So it would be harder to actually like sit down and run it than to just play and do whatever you want, right? So yeah, so there you go. We did 500 wager. Usually with this type of balance, I wouldn't go on $1. I did for the sake of the video. With 40 bucks, I would actually go on 10 cents. Uh, this will keep everything a little bit more strict and safe. As you can see, we dipped below into -$9. Here we dipped into -$11, and those are risky situation. Which, if that's the entire balance that you run, you probably don't wanna risk it that way. Um, with that being said, let's go to the risky part and start. Oh, okay, that was risky, and that was by mistake. I actually I actually let it run on $1 on an auto bet when the percentage are not set correctly. Lucky for us, we only won. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and increase our balance a little bit without taking huge risks. With that being said, there is nothing I can actually promise. The only thing I can promise is that I will do my best, right? Other than that, there is nothing I can promise to you guys. Okay. My strategy will be here to like do some sort of a martingale, but whenever I have like a few wins in a row, whenever the profit goes up, maybe decrease, not maybe, but decrease the bet amount, just so the risk will go down. It can be devastating, I'll be honest, like when you take down the bet, and all of a sudden you just win constantly, like without a single loss in between, and then you're thinking to yourself, oh, if I would go all in every time I won, I would have quadrupled or 10x my entire balance. But like don't think that way because that's how the casino wants you to think, and I think like that's the mentality they're looking for to get you, right? To get you like to risk your entire balance in one hit just because you would think to yourself, oh, like I just won 20 times in a row, like why wouldn't that happen on the higher bet? So I think there's a like a mystic reason for that, for for like not happening. And yeah, so far so good. 55. Took a bunch of risks, but mostly tried to be really cautious. You see, like 3 losses, 4 losses in a row. Okay, those were 2 correct guesses.
Yo, quickly before we continue the video, if you do want to support the channel, you can visit us on dicecrushers.com where you can find a wagering guide and the Blackjack Crusher for members only. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's go back to the video.
I feel kind of stuck on the 55. Not even like we're on 54, right? But yeah, I do feel kind of stuck. Let's see if we can breach that. Yeah, it looks like whenever we stick to one side, the dice will go zigzag. Whenever we'll try to do a zigzag, the dice will stick to one side. Uh, Nevertheless, we're on 60. I don't know what's the goal, to be honest, and it's not really healthy to play without a goal, so let's just set them right now. Bottom line is 60, and if we'll get to 70, I'll stop as well. It's funny how I just said like the bottom line is 60, but I made a bet that could have brought us lower than 60. Okay, I hope you didn't see that because I was totally cheating. I was totally cheating. I went below 50, below 60, sorry. Okay, but we hit the 70. That was our goal. Um, and yeah, next thing I want to do is just to play a little bit of blackjack. Let's just go to the Blackjack Live. And as you probably can guess, I'm gonna open the Blackjack Crusher for members only. Let's reset the graph. Let's go to a $1 table. Don't feel like a $5 table will do good with our balance. Okay, we just took the most left seat and there's a new shoe. We are in good shape. We're gonna simultaneously play with the Blackjack Crusher. Okay, remove the graph. That's not what I meant. I want to do something like this. Oh, okay, so I forgot to enter this game. Then maybe that would be for our benefits. So as you can see, we play here with 8 decks, and that's the exact same amount that they play online. And what's gonna happen, I'm just gonna click to count the cards that actually went out. We got 6, we got so Queen, King, Jack, it's all tens, right? So don't get confused with that. It's an 8, and that's a 6, that's a Jack. Now, when you're not playing, it doesn't really matter like which cards are whose, like if it's the dealer's or your cards, it really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you count it. So yeah, let's start with $1 bet. Um, I'm gonna start with counting the cards that are coming out, then placing my card and then the dealer's card. So let me show you how it works. It's a really convenient place to be on the top left. So yeah, we got 9, 10, 2, 3, 4. And we got a queen 10, the dealer got a 4. We got 83% chance to win, which puts us in a good place. Then we had another 3 ace, 2, and 9, and a king that we didn't count, and now an ace. We're gonna stand. As you can see, we have a very high chance of winning. 4, 14, 16, and 26. We just made a buck. I think that's good for today, for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in the Blackjack Crusher, just visit us on dicecrusher.com. It's a members-only website. You can find guides for playing the dice and this Blackjack Crusher tool. We actually plan to create and introduce more tools in the future. So stick around. It's going to be worth it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one.